In today's story, the Chow Chow takes the cat to her new box. But when the cat finds out what he's done, she is so angry. Let's find out why. It was moving day. The Chow Chow and the cat were going to their new house. The family had been living in an apartment, but now they had a backyard. The cat couldn't wait to explore it. She loved the outdoors. As for the Chow, he just wanted some more space. He'd always felt cramped in the apartment. When the family got to the new house, they all started to unpack. The cat started exploring. And the Chow Chow took the opportunity to sneak a peek around. He didn't want to get in trouble for running off before the humans had finished unpacking. That would be very naughty. Then something big arrived. It was a box, a cardboard box. Now, the cat had seen these things before. She knew they made good hiding places. She tried to get inside, but it was too big for her to fit through the opening. So she looked around for another way in. Meanwhile, the Chow Chow was curious about the box too. He sniffed it and then pawed at it. He couldn't get inside either. And that's when the cat found a hole. It wasn't meant to be there. She could see inside. There was plenty of room. This would be perfect for napping. So the cat went in through the hole, but she hadn't seen the Chow Chow come in after her. He accidentally knocked the box over, trapping them inside together. The cat was furious. She hissed and arched her back. "Get away from me," she yelled. "This was my box." "I know, but I'm stuck in here with you," said the Chow. "Can't we just stay quiet until someone finds us?" "No," the cat replied. "You've ruined my box. What am I gonna do now?" The Chow was sorry. He didn't mean to ruin her box, but he was getting a little bit scared. It was dark in there, and he didn't like it when it was dark. And he also didn't like being trapped in a box with a grumpy cat. "I don't want to be in here anymore," he whimpered. But unfortunately, no one could hear him because the humans were busy talking in the other room. The cat kept pacing. She couldn't believe how stupid the Chow Chow was. How could he not realize that getting into the box would ruin it? But as the minutes passed, she realized something. No one was coming to look for them. They were going to be stuck in this box forever. Well, maybe not forever, but definitely until the humans left. "Look," the cat finally said, "I'm really mad at you, but we need to work together if we want to get out of here. We need to find another box." "Good idea," said the Chow Chow. "Where would be a good place to look?" The cat thought for a moment. She remembered seeing something in the kitchen. Maybe there would be another box in there. "Come on," she said. "Let's go check." When they got to the kitchen, they saw a pile of boxes in the corner. The cat and the Chow Chow looked at each other excitedly. They might make it out of here yet. "Do you think there will be a box that fits us both?" asked the Chow. "Of course," the cat replied. "What are you worried we won't fit in a box together? I've seen you sleep in the laundry basket. You're not that big." "Oh, okay," said the Chow, feeling a bit embarrassed. He didn't like being reminded of how small he was. The cat started looking through the boxes, but they were all too small. There wasn't a single box big enough for both of them. Just as she was about to give up, she saw something. There was a gap between two boxes. It was just big enough for her to squeeze through. "Chow Chow," she called. "We can fit in this space. It's not a box, but it'll have to do." The Chow Chow wasn't as excited as the cat. He didn't like tight spaces, and he also didn't like the idea of being trapped again. "Are you sure it will be okay?" he asked. "Of course it will be fine," the cat replied. Even though she was a little scared herself, she didn't want to admit it though. She squeezed through the gap. The Chow followed her. It was dark, but they had each other, so it wasn't too bad. They stayed there for a while, just cuddling and trying to forget about how dark it was. Then the cat heard a sound. Someone was coming into the kitchen. "Shh, Chow," she whispered. "Stay quiet." They heard footsteps near the boxes. Then a hand reached in. and touched the box next to theirs. The cat held her breath. If the human opened that box, they would be found. But the hand moved on. It opened the box above them, but that one was empty. The cat let out a sigh of relief. She was getting really scared. She didn't want to be trapped in a box forever. And just as she thought everything was going to be okay, she heard a voice. "Is anyone in there?" The cat's eyes widened. How did he know? She looked over at the Chow Chow. He was staring at her with wide eyes too. "Meow," the cat said. She hoped the human would think she was just a stray cat and leave her alone. "Here, kitty, kitty," the woman said. She reached into the box, but luckily she only took the cat. She didn't reach back in for the chow. Good, the cat thought. Now she could get out of there without the big lug slowing her down. As soon as she was free, she ran out of the kitchen and hid under a bed. She didn't want to be caught. The human was nice, but she liked being a stray cat better. But then she heard a familiar bark. It was the Chow Chow. He'd found his way out of the box, and he was looking for her. The cat came out from under the bed. She wanted to tell him how much she appreciated him taking her to the box. It had saved her life. "Thanks for helping me escape, Chow," she purred. "I owe you one." "No problem," he barked. "I just wanted to make sure you were okay." The cat was surprised. She hadn't known he was so nice. Maybe she had judged him too quickly. "Thanks, Chow," she said. "I'm sorry I got mad at you." The Chow wagged his tail. He was happy she'd forgiven him. He didn't like it when she was upset. They walked outside together. It was time to check out the new yard. The cat was in her element. She started chasing butterflies and playing with the long grass. As for the Chow, he was happy to be in a place where he could run around without being cramped. He chased the cat and barked at the birds. They were having so much fun. And that's when the cat noticed something. A butterfly had landed on her new box. It was the perfect spot. The sun was shining, and there was a nice breeze. The cat looked over at the Chow Chow. He was laying in the grass, watching her. She could see that he wanted her to come and join him. But she wanted to take a nap. She curled up on top of the box and closed her eyes. "Wait here for me, Chow," she said. "I'm going to take a quick nap." "Okay," he replied. "But don't take too long. I want to play some more." The cat smiled. She was lucky to have such a fun-loving dog as a friend. She leaned back and relaxed. Taking a nap in the sun was never a bad idea. And who knows? Maybe there would be another box waiting for her when she woke up. Thank you for watching the Chow Chow and the cat. Help like and subscribe for more amazing stories every day.